What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ubs, and welcome to a brand new video today. How are you all doing? It's actually really late when I'm recording this. It's about 15 minutes to midnight when I'm recording this video. I really can't sleep, so I thought I would make another life story commentary for you guys, just so we have a video up, because I haven't uploaded a video in a couple days onto my channel. Anyways, guys, let's go right into today's video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Anyways, today's video is going to be the time I got attacked by show security. I was actually at a big music festival that's held not just around me, but around the country, and I guess I did something to piss off security because they pulled me out of the crowd into like the side area and just roughed me a little bit, and then ended up throwing me and my friend out of the show. Anyways, guys, let's get into this. So the festival we were at was called Warped Tour. I don't know if any of you guys heard of it. Goes around, I think it goes into Canada too, but I know it goes around in the US a lot every year. It's like a summer tour with like a bunch of like metal, you could call them metal bands. It's really just a bunch of like light metal and stuff like that. Bands just get on this tour and just go, stuff like that. But anyways, guys, I ended up going to this show last year. It was really the first year I actually went to the show, and I've gone to other shows around it, and I wasn't really feeling like going to Warped Tour, but you know, I got it pretty much for free. My buddy's like, hey, yo, I got a ticket, it's like $15, give me $15 and you can come. So I was like, alright, yeah, it's fine, you know, I'll give him the $15, and me and him actually went to the show. But anyways, we were in the crowd. I think the crowd was for Motionless in White. I'm not a big Motionless in White fan. I don't really like listening to them, but this was actually at the Motionless in White when they were there. I'm pretty sure it was Motionless in White. I'm not 100% sure of the band, just because it's been a while since this happened. It's been over a year since this happened. I'm not sure of the band that I was actually at, but we were just moshing around in the pit, and I guess moshing at Warped Tour is not really, it's allowed, but like they don't like it. Just, you know, like people getting hurt is a really big like problem if somebody gets hurt, and I ended up moshing, and I ended up kicking these two kids in the face because I was like flailing my legs around, and I'm kicking these two kids in the face. These were like young kids, and I was right near the front of the crowd, so like security could plainly see what I was doing. They couldn't. It wasn't like I was kind of in the back of the pit where they couldn't really see me, but I was really in the front. And basically, all I feel is that these two guys pick me up. They pick me up over the barricade and just drag me out. So they pick me up over the barricade, like near the stage, and then they just drag me out. And they drag me into this little, they had a security tent near there, and as I was like dragging me, they kind of like pushed me around a little bit, and they ended up like bringing me to this tent. And the guy sitting there, he's like, you know what you were doing? And I'm like, I don't know, you know, just moshing around. And the guy's like, yeah, you know, you can't be doing that, you can't be hurting people, because I guess one of the kids I kicked was actually bleeding like out the mouth, and again, that's a whole like problem for them if I ended up hurting them. But I was really a smart mouth when they were questioning me and stuff. They're like, you know, you can't be doing this, and I was being smart, and the guy kind of got a little rough with me. He pushed me out of the chair. So I'm sitting in a chair, and these security guys, they're buff dudes. Like, they don't hire like skinny guys to be security. They're like buff dudes. And basically what happened was, I'm sitting in the chair, and I'm like being a smart ass, and basically what happens was this guy, well, not kid, he's like a guy, he pushes me out of the chair, and I land on my back, and I kind of like get up, and the guy's like, you can't be doing that here, you know what, get out of my show. So it's two security guys. I brought my friend because my friend was moshing with me, and they saw us kind of together, so they pulled my friend out. They didn't rough him up because like he didn't hit anyone. They pulled my friend out too, and they ended up dragging both of us out to the front gate, and they said, listen, you know, leave, don't come back in the show. And I'm not sure if we're banned or not. I didn't actually try to go this year, so I'm not sure if we're actually banned from Warped Tour. Like, I'm not sure if it's a thing where we can't go. They didn't say that we couldn't go again, but I didn't actually test it this year because I have so much stuff going on around. Warped Tour was like the 13th. Warped Tour was only a couple days ago, but I've had so much stuff with the move and stuff like that going on that I just didn't have the time to be able to get the tickets and devoted the whole day to going to Warped Tour this year. But anyways, guys, that's really the video. We got thrown out, and that's pretty much it. We got in the car and went home, and I actually got out of there. I had a little bit of bruises from when I fell on the ground, and when like they pulled me out of the pit, because when they pulled me out like really hard, and I ended up getting a couple bruises on like the back of my leg because when they pulled me out backwards over the barricade. So I had some bruises on like the back of my calf, and then I had some bruises on my arm from when I fell out of the chair. But that's really it, guys, for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.